Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my haul. Actually, it's for a couple weekends. It's for Friday, April 7th, and then Friday and Saturday, April 21st and 22nd. The reason I'm combining them is because the rummage sale that I went to on the 7th was so pathetic that I couldn't even make it into one video. It was really, really sad. It's a fairly big rummage sale, and last year I did really well there, but this year, I mean, I searched and searched and searched, and it just wasn't happening that day. Which is pretty much the story for most of the rummage sales I've been to so far this season. They've been a lot worse than previous years, which I was kind of upset about until I went to the rummage sales that I went to this past weekend, which was the 28th and 29th. Those were amazing, and I'll show you that haul in the next video, but I'm going to start now and show you what I got at the really sad one. I picked up this chicken mug from Department 56, mainly because it was Department 56 and also because I know how well chickens sell, even though I'm not crazy about them personally. But anyway, looks like it's brand new. So that, I believe, was, yeah, that was 25 cents. Then I did get one embroidery kit. This is a felt applique Christmas stocking called Celebration. And it says holiday time, but it's actually a division of Bucilla, so I did put that in the title. It's open, and a couple of the felt pieces have been cut, but other than that, I mean, it's all there. It's in great shape. And I paid $2 for that. I'm probably only going to get maybe 10 to 15. I can't remember what I listed it for. But it is in the store. And then for, sorry guys, I gotta look at my book here because I forget what I paid for stuff. I got this Port Marion Botanic Garden plate. This is an amaryllis. On here, if it's gonna focus. There we go. And a lot of Port Marion stuff can go for, or Port Marion, I don't know how you say that. Anyway, a lot of it, depending on the piece, can go for really good prices. This one is probably only about a $10 plate, but anytime I see it, I usually pick it up. Then I picked this up because it was new in the box. I don't even know what this is. I think it's like just a little trinket dish or something like that, and I have no idea what kind of flower this is. It looks like a daisy closed up to me, but anyway, I turned it over, and it had a signature on the back that says Isabel von Bach, and it did cost me $5, but I found another one online, different image, but same dish, same designer, and that one was selling, not on eBay, but on a different site, I think for like $40. So I think I put this in the store for 35? 30? I don't know. You guys are going to have to look things up at my store because I'm brain dead this morning. It's like 7 a.m. Yesterday was my husband's birthday, and I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, making tons of breaded chicken, which is his favorite, and making sure the kids had their cards signed and presents wrapped, and I'm tired. Anyway, then I found this. This was the only perfume I found. Come on, focus. There we go. This is Abercrombie and Fitch Body for Him. What is this? Langdell Elite body spray. It's about 50% full. It's hard to tell because you obviously can't see into the can, and you can't take the lid off. But a full one of these sold for like $50, so I put this up in the store for $25. And then last but not least, told you guys this was sad. I got this salt and pepper set, which actually turned out to be good. These guys are, come on, there we go. These guys are by Block. If this is going to focus. Hello, wake up. Okay. And it's from their, sorry guys, I'm looking at my book. Where'd it go? I guess it's just called Nutcrackers. I know there's a name to the pattern. I'm not sure if it's Nutcrackers or not. I know I looked it up on replacements and I found it. And this pattern actually sells really well. But these guys are in pretty good condition. They got a couple little flea bite chips here and there. But I ended up paying $1 for this set and sold it over the weekend for $35 in free shipping. And they're really lightweight, so they'll only go first class. Okay, that was it, guys, from that whole rummage sale. I did buy one little plastic tote full of rubber stamps and stuff like that. There were some colored pencils in there, and so I am going to piece that out and sell it, but it's really not worth a ton, and you probably aren't that interested in seeing it. So alright, moving on to the next weekend. Oh, actually, not yet. That same weekend that I bought everything at that Pathetic rummage sale, I had the consignment sale where I sell my daughter's old stuff, and I always go there and I look for stuff for me. And I did find this bag of Stampin' Up! Ink pads. As much as I would love to keep them for myself, I don't need them. And I actually have 5 of my own that I also put in this bag. Originally there were 11 in this bag at the sale. I paid $5, which is an amazing price. All you crafty people out there know how amazing that price is. And then I added 5 of my own, so there's 16 in here. They're all in great shape. So I popped those up in the store for, I think it was $45 or $50 with free shipping, and we'll see what happens. If nothing happens in a month or two, then I might lower the price. And at that same sale, and I don't have them to show you, but you can look them up in my store, I also found a pair of Tiffany & Company coffee mugs. The pattern's called Fifth Avenue, and they were brand new in the Tiffany box, and the lady wanted $18 for them. So of course I looked them up on my phone really quick, saw what they were going for, and snatched those up, and just sold those, I believe, a week ago for $95 with free shipping. They originally on the Tiffany website were going for $50 a piece, but they're sold out. And all the other ones on eBay were coming from Japan, and mine was the only one, I believe, that was in the United States. So they flew out the door pretty fast, and I was happy about that. Okay, so next sale is the Griggstown Church rummage sale, which last year was really, really sad. It was the first year I went to it. I was all excited. I got in there and I was like, really? But I ended up finding a purse there that sold for $50, so it kind of made up for going all the way out there. But I figured, I'll try again, because with rummage sales or any kind of sale, one time they can be hot, and the next time they can be cold, and you just got to keep plugging away. So I ended up going there, and I spent a whopping $5. But for $5, I really did pretty well. One of the things I got was a Radio Shack checkbook calculator, which I don't have here to show you because I already sold that and shipped it out last week. And I paid $1 for that, and that sold for $14.99 with free first class shipping. And now I'll show you the rest of the stuff. Alright, put this stuff here for now. Alright, I got, this was the first thing I picked up, this Harrisville's traditional rug hooking kit with these little sheep. And I opened it up, and it's tiny. It's not a rug, at least not for normal size human beings. This is the whole size of the design, you guys. That's it. It's meant for beginners, so they say on the front that it can be for a dollhouse, a wall hanging, or a pillow, which I guess is more appropriate. You can't really use it as a rug. But anyway, that ended up, when I think I paid $1 for it. Yeah, I paid $1 for it, and it ends up selling on eBay for anywhere from like 25 to 30 plus shipping. So I think I put mine up for 30 with free shipping, something like that. So that shouldn't be in the store very long. I'm sure that will sell quickly because all the other ones I've seen have. And if you hear meowing in the background, that's my cat who's helping me make this video. Right, Kit Kat? Alright, then I found this big, huge stack of old photographs. These are actually cabinet cards. These are the ones that come on like heavy, it's kind of like chipboard, and a lot of them have the name of the photographer on the back, and it's all fancy and really pretty. Anyway, these all date from the 1860s to the 1890s, I believe. That's when cabinet cards were popular. And obviously I'm not going to show them all to you, but there are 64 in here. Most are this regular 4x6 size. And then there's maybe a dozen that are smaller. And I paid $1 for all these, you guys, which is crazy good price. I think I just put them up for auction last night. Yeah, I put them up for $75 with free shipping, just to see what happens, to see if I get any bites or any watchers, and then we'll take it from there if it doesn't sell. And either kind of adjust the price accordingly. And then the last thing I found at that sale was a box of needlework kits. And this box was a hot mess. It was just a disaster. Everything was kind of thrown in there. Nothing was in the original packaging. The original packaging was in there. It's just everything was kind of, you know, all mishmashed together in there. But I ended up taking a chance. I spent $2 on the whole box, and I'm glad that I did, because I think I have all these up for auction, and I have more than one watcher on every single one, and already have a bid on one. So this is a Creative Crewel kit from Erica Wilson, who is a very popular needlework artist. This is called Quail Picture, and this was the only one that was actually new and sealed in the package. That one I think I put up for $17.99, something like that. Then this one looks like, I'm not going to take everything out of here. This one is actually finished. So it's got this duck and all these flowers. The trim for it is in there. I think the zipper's in there. I think the whole kit is complete. It's got the directions and everything. That one has a few watchers on it right now, so I'm hoping that sells. That I think I also put up for $17.99. Then this one is called Stitchery Sprays from Busilla. Again, I think everything's in here, except maybe a zipper, I'm not sure. I think there's trim in there. Oh yeah. There's cording in there to go around the edge of the pillow. This I got a bid on this morning for $17.99. Then this one isn't finished. It's open, all the yarn is sorted, and everything is in here. This one is called, Rose Design. This is by Hiawatha, and I believe I also put it up for $17.99, and also have like 3 or 4 watchers on that. And last but not least, this one, I think I've got like 8 watchers on or something like that. There's actually 2 of the same kit here. This one is brand new and sealed. And this is a Julie Eisenhower's needlework kit. I didn't even realize that Julie Eisenhower designed needlework kits back in the day. But this was sold through Family Circle. It's a Bucilla kit. And there's one right here that's finished, as you can see. And also in here was most of an article. There's an article here from Family Circle magazine showing this exact kit and explaining it. So I'm including that in the auction, and like I said, right now I have like 8 people watching it, and I put it up for $24.99. So not a bad return on $2 so far. If they don't sell at auction, I know they'll sell eventually, so I'm not worried about that at all. Okay, then after I went to that sale, I went to an estate sale where my neighbor down the street, her grandson, I think, owns an estate sale company. And so she helps out every once in a while. And I ended up buying 2 things from there. One I don't have to show you because it's actually boxed up in the other room, but you can look them up on eBay. It's called a Love and Money loom. And it's this big plastic loom. It has all these pieces and you can interchange them and make them into like hexagons or longer pieces or rectangles, I believe. And you can make all kinds of things with it. They're very popular. I found one complete set there for $5, and then I also had a bunch of other pieces from another kit already here at the house that I was procrastinating about selling because it's a pain in the neck to ship it. So I put them all together, and I think I should be able to get about $50 out of those. So check those out on eBay. Check out completed listings and you can see what I'm talking about. And the other thing that I picked up there was this book. This is called The Professional Pastry Chef by Bo Freiberg. And it's a beautiful book. I'm sure this is a requirement if you go to pastry school. Anyway, I think it's like over 1,000 pages, has beautiful pictures in it. I really don't want to sell it because I love to bake. But then I think about, am I really going to use it? Probably not. So I got to bite the bullet and sell it. But I paid $2 for this, and it's in my store right now for $30 with free medium mail shipping. And I already have a watcher or 2 on it, and I think I just put it up yesterday. Okay, 18 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, last sale was the Moose Lodge Rummage sale, which I get very excited for every year because I usually always, it's like a tiny little gold mine. It's not a big sale, but I usually find a lot of good stuff. This year, not so hot. The first thing I found there was this Zumba Gold Live It Up set, which has the DVDs, exercise DVDs, the booklet, and the little weights, which I didn't realize were like maracas. That would drive me nuts if I was trying to exercise and heard that shaking in my ear the entire time. This was $3. I think I put in the store for $27.99 with free shipping, something like that. Then I found some Christmas ornaments. These were all, I'm trying to see, like $1 or 75 cents a piece. This is a Kennedy Space Center ornament. Try to focus here. This is from the Apollo 11 mission, and it's holographic in the back. That's probably why it's difficult to actually see what's going on here. There we go. Anyway, paid $75 for that, hoping to get about 10. One did recently sell, I think, for 10, but that was in the original box, or maybe 15. Then I found this little Lennox Drummer Boy ornament. This little guy is from the late 80s. I think I paid $1 for him. Should be able to get about 10. Then for another, I believe $1. Yes. I got this Brighton, like, chime. You guys can hear that. There we go. And it says joy in the middle of it. Not gonna focus. Hello. Oh. Anyway, you get the idea. I should be able to get about 10 or 15 from that. Then I picked this up for $1, which I thought was adorable. It's this wooden little girl. It's also a peg rack. So when you spread out the bottom, it looks like an extension of her skirt. So I thought that was adorable. I paid $1 for this, and I'm hoping to get, I'm trying to think, whoops, I can't get this thing folded the right way. I'm hoping to get, I think 15 out of this. 15 or 20. These expandable peg racks, I mean even just the regular ones, they actually sell pretty consistently on eBay, which I didn't know until I bought that and looked it up this weekend. Then for another $1, I got this ravioli plaque, which comes with the ravioli mold and the rolling pin. Maybe 10 on that. Then I got some dishes. Because, like I said, I was searching and searching, and finally I got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'll look for dishes. Not that I don't mind dishes, it's just a pain in the butt to ship them. But I got this coffee mug and saucer set, which I really like. I love this like vintage collage style design. This is from the English table. Has a matching butterfly saucer. Maybe only 10 on that. Then these plates are from 222 Fifth. You usually find them in Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. They've got a lot of 222 Fifth. This is the Wexford pattern, Christmas pattern. I got 2 of these Dachshund plates. These are actually probably the best selling plates in the pattern. So I put these up together for, oh God, I don't remember, 25? I swear, my memory is shot this morning, you guys. And then I got these. This is the Labrador Retriever and the Golden Retriever puppy. And I put those together. I think for around the same price, maybe a little less because they're not as popular as the Dachshunds. Alright, and last but not least, guys, I did score well with this pattern, which I walked past it probably about 15 times, and then I finally turned it over, looked it up, and snatched it up. This is Mason's Blue and White Ironstone, and then it's from Crabtree and Evelyn. I used to say Evelyn, but I think it's Evelyn. A store that I cannot go into because it just has such a potent smell of perfume. It gives me a sore throat in about 10 seconds. Anyway, I looked these up. These were selling really well, so I took a chance. I got the teapot, which is now in my store for I think $50 with free shipping. And that, even though I just listed these a few days ago, the teapot is the only thing that's left right now. I had 2 cups and saucers, and focus, there we go. 2 of these cups and saucers. These both sold yesterday for $35 a piece with free shipping. And then I had 2 of these bread plates. Oh no, actually I still have this one to sell. 2 of these bread plates. One I just sold a few days ago for $23, and that person was in Canada, so they paid shipping. So that was a good sale.